Okay, round one, we have the choice. We're going to play first. And, oh boy. Hmm. The double black is actually more important than the double red. And we're supposed to be a bit aggressive. I don't know. This hand's not very good. I'm trying to think how terrible it is, though. I mean, Emissary is such a big threat. I think we're going to try it. We got to see what our opponent's playing first. This hand's not good, but at least we're hitting our land drops for sure. And that is important because 4 drops are kind of the big heavy hitters of the deck. But admittedly, some 2 drops would have been nice. All right, Battle Priest, typically not a big deal. That's a good draw. So now we can do Servant into Perforos's Emissary, perhaps. Okay. I probably would have just attacked if I was him, but yeah, Hero's Downfall does not seem necessary yet, so I think we're just going to chill out and pass. Play the Emissary and then chill out and pass. Could have waited 3 more turns to get the Emissary bestowed, but I'd rather play him now and make him a big threat. All right, that I feel like is probably worth a downfall, but I think we're still going to be chilling for a little while here. All right, Warcaller's kind of cool. All right, so I think we're just going to play the Warcaller and pass. Trying to think what gets the nuke. I guess the archetype of courage gets the downfall based on these 3 creatures. I mean, Triton is a big deal. I feel like I'm almost just going to have to wait for him to bestow before I finally downfall. Okay, so he makes the decision easy for us. That's good. Yep. All right, so we get to swing with the Warcaller and the Servant if we want. Yeah, that actually makes pretty good sense. I do want to kill the Triton, but I think even with the Eidolon, he's not going to be able to quite do enough. So why don't we play the land, swing both, see how he blocks, downfall if he does block, if he doesn't, we'll just play Reveler and probably bestow Night Howler and pass. No blocks. Very surprising. So that's actually really good for us. We're going to do that. We're going to play the Reveler and think we're just going to Night... I'm trying to think which one I want to Night Howl. I want to Night Howl the Emissary, but I also kind of want to diversify my threats. I think we're going to do the old Servant, who currently gets no boost, but I'd say that's a good use of that mana right now. Sitting on a downfall in hand is pretty beneficial. He could bounce my Servant and then it'd kill my Night Howler. That'd be a pretty good play, but that's alright. Okay, so he gets to gain some life, but now we can presumably trade. Okay. I think we swing with Warcaller, Emissary, Servant, and we're going to end up frying the archetype of Courage. Actually, he has the God's Willing mana. So this could be a blowout for us, so I think we're just going to downfall first. Okay, did not. So now we can swing with Warcaller, Emissary, and Servant. Yeah. Okay. It's taking care of that guy, so we'll take out the Lagana Band Elder. Our guy's going to get bigger. He's going to take some damage. And we can regen. So now our Night Howler can really dish out some damage. Okay, it's very strong. Can't do much about it. Lot of removal. Just a lot of removal to get us out of this, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't have as much removal as I thought for this, but I thought I had quite a bit, actually. Yeah, it's not quite the one I'm looking for. Guess I could have asphyxiated the Stephenson Battle Priest, but this is not a race we're going to win. Hopefully he just drops something I can asphyxiate so I can continue to get in with my Servant. Yeah. Pay the tribute. Not quite what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah. It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Guess we swing with servant only. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, guess we can hope to draw better, right? One of these days. Yeah, let's just go to game 2. Yep, we'll play first. And yeah, we can keep this. Okay. Opponent rapidly mulls to 5. All right. Just getting in for 2 for now and passing. Could Titan Strength to help guarantee hit that land, but I'd rather use it as a trick. Um, do I want to let him ramp? No. Not thrilled about that play, by the way, but... Alright, fine. Well, good news is we get to kill it. We get to kill it with a Titan Strength, no less. That is unbelievable that he didn't block. Truly unbelievable. Alright, I guess we have to Titan Strength. Now we're having the complete opposite problem. Very frustrating. Yeah, leave it on top, of course. Very upset that he predicted we had something, even though we were forced to attack with Deathbellow Raider. Alright. It's no big deal. At least I have the answer for it. Very unhappy with the mana distributions we've been having the last few drafts. I'm just terribly surprised by it. I need a land. Nice sigh. Can't believe I'm losing. Guess we just work Caller and get in. Hope he's got, what, nothing for the... Man, I gotta tell you, this has been a really, really frustrating game. I think we play it safe. I'm going to Bioblight his Hopeful Eidolon in case he's got a pump. It's just not lethal with the Kragma Warcaller, so I'd rather do that next turn. So I can just Lash of the Whip it, make it so he doesn't gain any life. Or 1 life. It's at least tolerable. Alright, so won by the skin of our teeth to our opponent's Mull to 5. It's extremely troubling to me. Yeah, let's try this again, I guess. Is there a removal I'd rather have? Like, do I want to play Wait? I feel like I don't. I think we're good. I think we just gotta draw well. Really gotta draw well. Alright, this is a good hand. This is a good hand. Yeah, Phalanx Leader's a pretty good one. Well, something we can bestow onto Tormented Hero eventually. Alright, so we do have to Hero's Downfall this fellow immediately. He did force that out of us, but the good news is no harm, no foul here. We are going to 2-for-1 him, which is always a place you want to be. Oh, we even get to Bioblight. That's actually perfect. Definitely don't want to do it on his turn. Despite not seeing a God's Willing yet, there's really no reason I should let him buff his way out of that. No plays, no land. Alright, we gotta maximize right here. Alright. Not the end of the world. We still get our heroic trigger. We still get our Everflame Eidolon. So, he did 1-for-1 us. Could have been worse. Alright. No real value there, so that's good. There we go. Okay. So I could swing, but I think we're just going to drop the Minotaur and pass. Yeah. We're going to set ourselves up. Well, is he going to block it? No, let's just set ourselves up. We're going to drop the Minotaur and pass. I could have attacked with Eidolon. He probably doesn't block, but I didn't even want to chance it, really. Alright, that's not a big deal. So, alright. Let's just get in for damage here. Let's just lash. Get rid of his enlightenment. Alright, Emissary. Still pretty good here. So now we get to downfall it as well as pump our Eidolon. Or we can play another creature if we get a land. Or we get to play a crit another creature anyway. So we're going to downfall, drop a Reckless Reveler and pass. After attacks, of course. Oh, so he's got Divine Verdict. I see. Okay. I actually got to think about this. Do I want it to be a 5/5 or do I want it to be a 3/3 that gives me two 1/1s? I think we don't want to pay the tribute, and he's actually in more trouble because this thing has trample. He forgot to block with his bird. Alright. Well, we got the match. I'm thankful that he had the mana problems in the beginning. This guy was drawn hot, and I guess he did have a couple mana issues, and we still felt like, despite his mulligans and mana issues, he was doing extremely well. So this seemed like a very difficult deck to beat, but I'm glad that our 100,000 removal spells paid off for us in the end. Alright, I'll see you in round 2.